You're listening to The Rerun, YouTube's newest nostalgic podcast, and I am Retro Coyote. Hey everybody, how's it going? So yeah, this video is coming out just a smidge late. Work kind of caught up to me, and I had to catch up to it. So yeah. But we're gonna have fun this week on The Rerun, because we are going to be talking about one of our favorite hobby horses here, GameStop, and the decline thereof. So if you're interested in the whole collapse of GameStop and its tragic demise, and if you want to hear frequent updates as often as I can reasonably give them, then please make sure to like and subscribe. And hey, if you want to support the channel more directly, make sure to check out our link down in the description below. We have a Patreon, and it's only $1 a month, and it gets you a shout out here at this point in the video. So we all know that GameStop has been kind of falling over on top of itself over the last couple of years, and it's not looking like that's set to turn around, at least not anytime soon. A lot of people are taking bets on when GameStop's going to finally crash, hit the ground, fall apart, collapse, go bankrupt, whatever. But I'd like to do something perhaps a bit more fun, to hopefully bring a bit of levity to the tragedy. Today, we're going to go a little bit crazy here. We're going to use our imaginations, and we're going to dive into the wide world of speculation this week. We're going to talk about what's going to happen after. What's going to become of GameStop once it goes out of business or hits that point of no return where collapse is all but inevitable. The moment that private equity starts to eat it up, you know, that kind of stuff. So we're going to do some speculation. So, full disclaimer, this is all speculation made by a guy with no business degree, no understanding of how, I've worked retail, but I'm not a business guy. So this is just, a little bit of fun. Like I said, we're just having fun this week, guys. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So GameStop, as we know, has been closing stores left and right. It's been going on for the last, I want to say, year or so, at least. Last month, as a matter of fact, they closed over 400 stores. And so, continuing at this pace, I would propose, or I would rather speculate, that their next move, once they're finished shutting down a whole bunch of stores, is to go fully online. Now, that could take a couple of forms, yeah? First, it could take the form of an entirely online storefront, GameStop.com, right? That could happen, absolutely. There's still ToysRUs.com, even though they're trying to claw their way back from, destruction and resurrect themselves. They're also an online toy front, so whatever, right? I can definitely see GameStop hopping online and doing online sales in that way. Whether or not that gets them into the realm of digital distribution, that might be something they can work out. It would certainly allow them to offer those discounts again for things like the rewards members. I would really recommend them revamping that. They'd have to restructure a whole bunch of the way they do sales and everything to do the online storefront for things like digital distribution. But I think it could be done, and I think it would be an advantageous business model that would save them quite a bit of money. I mean, yes, you could buy the new Halo game from Xbox the day it comes out, or you could buy it from GameStop, their online storefront, because you have a coupon with them. That could work. But it could also take another form. I could definitely see them trying to do like the Netflix of gaming, become like a streaming service, if that makes sense. Cloud gaming. And again, this is just speculation from a guy who doesn't really know anything about the industry, but it could work. I think they'd be a bit late to the party, but that's GameStop. Yeah, like I would like to see, because I know physical media is just about dead and buried at this point. But you guys remember like GameFly and all that, where they had like kiosks at one point. You could go into the store and rent a disc or whatever. You know, game rentals after the days of game rentals at Blockbuster, more or less. But I could see them doing cloud gaming, absolutely. You could bring back rentals, and they could make, you know, a lot of small transactions that way. That could work. There could even be like a subscription model for them. You know, that could absolutely work. Whether or not that happens, who can say? But I don't see them holding on to the idea of physical locations. Certainly not for much longer, at the rate with which they're closing stores and distribution centers. They only have one more distribution center here in the US, and that's over here in Texas, nearby where I live, over in Grapevine. That's their last US distribution center. All their stuff ships out from Grapevine, Texas. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't see them holding on to physical store locations, certainly not for much longer. It'd be nice, but now in their absence, I could definitely see, I would like to say maybe a renaissance of mom and pop brick and mortar retro stores. There are a couple of those that I go to. I've told you guys about Game Exchange, Found It, and the other one whose name I can't remember. Retro Madness. Thank you. You know, those are the three main ones I go to, but I could definitely see them springing up to fill that, basically that extra market share that GameStop is leaving behind, and that would definitely be cool to see. Hell, they do a much better job at retro games than GameStop is doing right now. That's for damn sure. A while back, we talked about them bringing in retro games into their stores. Now, I haven't been to a GameStop in a while, but when I did go there to check that out, it wasn't good. All they had were Wii, 360, and PS3 games in very small amounts on the bottom shelf, where you had to basically take a knee or sit on the floor to sort through the 3 or 4 that were available. At that point, there's kind of no point, is there? So, again, I don't see them holding on to physical stores. I see them becoming a digital storefront or digital game streaming rental service subscription thing. Or some combination of the two, because a big part of their sales are merch, Pokemon cards, that sort of thing. So I can absolutely see them keeping up a digital storefront. Totally. Matter of fact, I've bought stuff online from GameStop a couple times. I had coupons with them because I had the Gamers Rewards or Game Plus Rewards card, whatever, and I bought at a discount some of those Digimon digital pets that I like. And yeah, I was able to have it sent up to one of the stores nearby. I hopped over and picked it up. It was awesome. It's a very convenient way to do it. So I could definitely see them holding on to that model, because it lets you use your coupons and stuff like that. And I haven't checked out their digital storefront in a while. I ought to do that. That might be a fun thing to stream. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. We could definitely make that happen down in the future. So let me know down in the comments below. We can definitely get into that. That could be a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, I see them basically foregoing the physical, going full digital, either in a way of a streaming service or digital storefront, or some combination of the two. But that's just my speculation. I want to know what your thoughts are. Let me hear about it down in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoy this kind of content, if you enjoy hanging out with us talking about the nostalgic good old days of the 90s and early 2000s, and if you enjoy talking about the downfall of GameStop, then make sure to like and subscribe. We make new content all the time here on the channel, and we'd love to have you with us as we head towards our big milestone of 2,000 subscribers. And if you want to support the channel more directly, then make sure to click the link down in the description. We have a Patreon. It's only $1 a month, and it gets you a shout out in the video. Until next time, guys, I have been Retro Coyote, and this has been The Rerun. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!